Hi everyone, welcome to MLK. It is officially time to give for good. And for those of you who are new to MLK and new supporters, I wanted to give you guys a quick virtual tour so you can see exactly where your donation is going today. If you don't know, MLK is the oldest free clinic and free pharmacy in Northwest Louisiana, and we work with people that fall in the insurance gap. So they're making too much money to qualify for Medicaid, but they can't afford private insurance, and their employer is not offering them a plan. And so we work with adults who have diagnosed chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, thyroid issues, asthma, COPD, people who need to see the doctor and have regular access to their medications on a regular basis so that they can stay healthy and well and on the job and taking care of their families. So I'd like to introduce you to our waiting room. This is the gathering spot for our patients as they're coming for their appointments. You'll see that art is a big part not only of our waiting room, but of our healthcare model here at MLK. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but our chairs are set up in a circle because we want our patients to converse with each other. We want our patients to get to know one another so that when we're doing education about specific chronic diseases, we can have a better conversation because people are not sitting in a waiting room full of strangers, but rather they're among their friends. So this is our waiting room, and we're going to head on into our vital assessment area. So a patient's first stop on their visit is the vital assessment area. So this is where our patients are meeting with their health advocates and they're getting their vitals taken, whether it's by Sue, Mary Lou, or Scarlett, or a medical student. We work very closely with the local LSU Med School, getting the students in here. But this is where they're getting their blood pressures, where they're getting their weight. It's where we're checking in with them to make sure that they've taken all of their medications, that they don't have issues with their medications since their last visit. We check to see if they've been to the emergency department. That is one of our big goals, is that the care that we provide here is keeping people healthy and well and out of our emergency departments for primary care issues. So this is a very robust space on clinic days where patients are getting checked in and getting ready to see their provider. And again, with that theme of art being an important part of health and healing, we have this beautiful donor tree here, just continuing that priority of art. And now we're going to take a walk down our education hall. So this wing is set up with exam rooms specifically designated for different education spots. We have a medication education room and a diabetes education room, so we can make sure that our patients truly understand not only their chronic diseases and what's happening to their bodies, but we make sure that they understand exactly what medications they're taking, why they're taking them, and how they're supposed to take them properly. So let's go check out these exam rooms. So this is our medication education room where our patients sit down with our pharmacy manager, and like I said, we go through every single one of their prescriptions at every one of their visits. So let's take a look. So this is our diabetes education room, and this is where we sit down with any newly diagnosed diabetic patient or any patient with uncontrolled diabetes, and we just walk them through their chronic disease and help them understand what is diabetes, what's happening to their body. We talk to them about things like portion control, how to build out proper portions on your plate, and we talk to them about sugar and sodas. That's a big source of sugars for many of our patients. We talk to them about their insulin and the different medications that they're taking. We talk to them about sleep and stress management, just really all the lifestyle changes that go into living well with diabetes. This is where patients get that one-on-one information, so you should come on in and take a look around. So we're now in the MLK Community Pharmacy. We actually have the oldest free pharmacy in the state of Louisiana, and we're very proud of that. We're a fully licensed pharmacy, and so we dispense medications to both our clinic patients and to patients who have their own providers off-site, but they lack prescription coverage and they cannot afford their medications, and so we help them with prescription assistance. But we are, like I said, fully licensed. We do have a limited stock and a limited formulary, but anyone that comes to us for care, we are able to send them away from each visit with medications that are comprehensive enough to manage their condition. So we're fully stocked to manage the diseases that we treat here. Very proud of our pharmacy, and we'd like to thank all of our partners the different nursing homes and the rehab facilities that donate in-date medication to community members who are thoughtful enough to bring medications that they can no longer use. So like I said, it's a pharmacy, but it plays a critical role in our efforts to build a healthier community. So we're now in the MLK lab. You know, nothing particularly fancy about the lab compared to other labs, except for the fact that we have the lab on site. So our patients come and they're getting their blood work done, their annual labs. We do some point of care testing like A1C. We can do some cholesterol checks, glucose checks, of course, so that providers can make medication adjustments in real time. But what's important to us about having the lab on site is that when our patients come to us, very often they don't have PTO, personal time off. So when they're here for their appointment, they're not getting paid. So we really want to maximize the time that we have with our patients so that when they're here, they're getting all of their services under one roof. And they're not trying to have to figure out the logistics of getting to their provider appointment and getting to the lab and then getting to an off-site pharmacy. We have everything for them here so that when they're here, they might be here for an hour and a half, 2-hour appointment, but they're getting all of their services taken care of so that they know we're not adding extra stress to their day. And so now we're going to come take a look at all of our active exam rooms, and you'll notice that each one has its own design theme. There's a lot of color, a lot of art, and we work really hard just to make sure that every space around our center is warm and welcoming for our patients. So let's go check out these exam rooms. So we're now in our College of Nursing room. We're very fortunate to have a long-standing partnership with NSU College of Nursing here in Shreveport. The RNs who are enrolled in the graduate program to go on to become nurse practitioners get their clinical hours here. And so we have a partnership with the school and the graduate faculty at NSU where they're able to bring their students, and the partnership and the faculty have really doubled our capacity to provide care to our community. So we're very grateful to both the college and the faculty and the students that come and provide excellent care to our patients. So the last stop on our virtual tour today is our MLK Garden Learning Center. This is one of our favorite spots around the health center, and you'll quickly see why. We believe that food is medicine, and so we work really hard to create opportunities and access for our patients to be able to try new recipes and healthy produce. All of the raised beds that you'll see on this segment produce year-round, and it's our way of teaching patients how to eat seasonally, how to ease their burden at the grocery store. We have chefs come in a few times a month and do active cooking demos in the waiting room based on what's growing in the garden. I'm not going to talk too much because I want you guys to really get to see all the things that we're growing, but this is our way to really teach patients how to eat healthy, to give them the tools to live a healthy lifestyle.